Hello students, welcome again to our today's video session class. As we are doing chapter number 18, mensuration. So by continuing this chapter again, today I will start the new exercise, that is 18.3. But before going to the questions of 18.3, I am going to discuss with you some formula of cube, cuboid and cylinder. Again, in the last exercise we have done about the area and the volume. Now today we will do the area of three-dimensional figure, that is cube, cuboid and cylinder. So in the case of three-dimensional figure, we don't say the simple area of cube, cuboid and cylinder. Rather we can say the surface area of cube, cuboid and cylinder. Now the surface areas can be of two types. First one is called the lateral surface area, where it is also called as area of four wall, and the total surface area, that is the area of the four wall with the area of the floor and the ceiling, means top and the bottom. Okay, so let us see about how we have to use this formula. First of all, you know cube whose all sides are given. If we take all the sides L, 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 then the first of all lateral surface area of the cube, or we can say the area of this four wall. The four, it has six faces. If we leave the top and the bottom, we are having four walls, 1, 2, 3, and the back side 4. The area of four wall, or you can say lateral surface area equals of a cube is equal to 4L square. In the same way, because it is all the faces are of square shape, each area of each face is L square, so 4 walls 4L square. Similarly, for the total surface area, means if we take all the 6 plane surfaces of the cube, you can say 6L square unit. So these are, since area, so we have to use square unit, maybe in centimeter or meter, whatever. Now we will see about the cuboid. It is a cuboid whose length, breadth and heights are of different measure. Okay, so the lateral surface area of a cuboid, or we can say the area of four wall, also sometimes we can say area of four walls, is equal to 2 into L plus B into height. What is 2 into L plus B into height? What is 2 into L plus B? So 2 into L plus B is the perimeter of this base. So we can write area perimeter of the base into height, also we can say like this. Then now the total surface area of a cuboid is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Why 2? Because you can see the front face is L into H and the back face is area is L into H. The floor area is L into B. Ceiling also the area L into B. So 2L into B, 2L into H, and the side face. This side face area will be B into H, and this side face is also B into H. So 2LB, 2BH, 2LH. When you take 2S common, you will get LB plus BH plus LH, again square unit. Now the next is about the cylinder. Cylinder, in case of cylinder, we don't say the lateral and surface area, because in cuboid you can have the four walls, okay, and all the four walls are of square or rectangular shape. But in case of cylinder, the four wall, that is the area of this outer surface, is round in shape. It is round in shape. So in this case we say curved surface area of the cylinder. We say curved surface area, in or short form we can also write CSA. curved surface area of cylinder is perimeter of the base again into height as the perimeter of this base. In case of cuboid, perimeter of the base into height. Here also perimeter of the base means perimeter is the circular shape and the perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r into h. Okay. Next, the total surface area. Total surface area means the curved surface area you have to take and the area of the two circular ends. So 2 pi rh as a curved surface area plus area of the two circular ends is pi r square. So pi r square plus pi r square, it is 2 pi r square. So from here if you take 2 pi r common, you will get h plus r square unit again. So these are the formulas that you have to follow while doing the questions of this exercise number 18.3. Okay students, now I am going to rub this board. Then I will show you a few questions in this video class. I will complete this exercise in 2 video classes. So today I'm going to do few questions regarding cube, cuboid and cylinder. Okay. So please, if you want to note down these formulas in your classwork copy, you can note down, take the screenshot of this portion and then note down in your copy, or you pause the video and you can note down the formulas in your copy. It's very important because these formulas we have to use in class 9 also, in 10 also. So you have to remember these formulas for now. The first of all, the question number which I am going to take in this exercise. The first one is very easy. Surface area of a cube is given 340/84 centimeters square. You have to find the length of each side and the volume of the cube. Okay. So surface area means it is the total surface area is given. From total surface area 6L square, you can find L means length of each side edge. When once you get the length of each edge, you can find the volume also, side into side into side, or L into L. So it's an easy question. I'm not going to solve this. Here important question, question number 4 you see. The internal dimension of a rectangular hall is given 15 meter, 12 meter and 4 meter. Means length, breadth, height is given of a rectangular hall. There are 4 windows in this hall of measure 2 meter, 1.5 meter and 2 doors are also there of 1.5 meter and 2.5 meter. Find the cost of whitewashing 4 walls of the hall. If the cost of whitewashing is rupees 5 per meter square, what will be the cost of whitewashing if the ceiling of the hall is also whitewashed? So very important question. So first of all you have to find the area of the 4 wall. From the area of 4 wall you have to subtract the doors and windows, because generally when we do the whitewash we don't use whitewash the doors and windows, we have to paint them in separate color. So while finding the area of the 4 walls which has to be whitewashed, we have to subtract the areas of doors and windows. Okay. So first of all we will have to find area of the 4 wall. Question number 4. First we will find area of the 4 walls of the hall is equal to, it is 2 into L plus B into height. So 2 into what is the length is given? Length is given 15, breadth is 12. So 15 plus 12, and the height is given 4. So 2 into 4 is 8, you can write here. So 15 plus 12 is 27, that is equal to 7 8 is 56, carry over 5, 8 2 is 16, and 5 is 21 meter square. It is the area of the 4 wall. Now from this area of the 4 wall you have to subtract the doors and windows. So what you will write? Area of 4 windows. What is the measure of each window? Measure of each window 2 meter into 1.5 meters. So you have to find 1 and you have to multiply it by 4. So 4 into 2 into 1.5, that is equal to 4 into 2, 1.5 into 2 is 12, sorry 2 is 3. So 3 into 4 is 12 meter square. Similarly, you have to find area of 2 doors. So 2 into area of 1 door is, dimension is given 1.5 into 2.5. So 1.5 into 2.5. So when you multiply 2 into 15 5s are 75, carry over 5, 5 carry over 7, 15 2s are 30, and 7 is 37. So you have to leave the decimal with 2 places. Now you multiply it by 2, 2 5s are 10, 0, carry over 1, 2 7s are 14, carry over 1 plus 15, carry over 1 again, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 is 7, is 7.5 meter square. It says 7.5 meter square. So now the area of the wall to be whitewashed. Therefore, area of the walls to be whitewashed is equal to total area of the wall minus the area of the doors plus area of the windows. Okay. So this is equals to 216 minus 19.5. What we'll get? It will be 5. So 15 minus 9 is 6. And here will be 10, 0. 10 minus 1 is 9. And 1. 196.5 meter square area has to be whitewashed. Okay. Now you have to find the cost of the whitewashing at the rate of 5 rupees per meter square. Now, cost of whitewashing at the rate of rupees 5 per meter square is equal to 5 into 196.5. So this is equal to rupees 5 5s are 25, carry over 2, 5 6 are 30, plus 2 32 2, carry over 3, 5 9 are 45, plus 3 48, carry over 4, 5 1 are 5, and plus 9. So 982 rupees is 0. This is the cost of whitewashing of the total 4 wall. Now the second part of the question, what will be the cost of whitewashing if the ceiling of the hall is also whitewashed? Now you have to find the ceiling. Ceiling means it is in the shape of floor, and the ceiling are of the same measure always. So you have to, if you find the area of the floor, you will get the area of the ceiling also. So first of all you have to write area of the ceiling. What is the measurement is given? Oh sorry, it's the same way, the area of the base or the floor. Okay, so that is length into breadth means 12 into 15 into 12. So 12 5s are 60, carry 6, 1212 plus 6 is 180 meter square. Now cost of white washing the ceiling, again at the rate of rupees 5 per meter square, is equal to 5 into 180, that is equal to 0, 5 8s are 40, 0 is 900 rupees, 900. And what will be the therefore total cost? The total cost of the ceiling and the floor is given, wall is, we have got 982.50, and now you have to add them. So therefore total cost is equal to 982.50 plus 900. So zeros, it will be 50 to 8, 1882 rupees 50 paisa. This is the total cost of whitewashing the total hall with ceiling. Okay students, I think you have understood what we have to do here in this question. Now we move to the next question of this exercise. Let us see which question I should explain to you. Yes, question number 7. You see, a cuboidal fish tank has a length of 30 centimeter and breadth of 20 centimeter and height is 20 centimeter. So breadth and height are same. A cuboidal fish tank is there whose length is 30 centimeter, breadth and height are of 20 centimeter each. A tank is placed on a horizontal table and it's 3/4 full of water. It has 3/4 full of water. Find the area of the tank which is in contact with water. Okay, so here water always take the shape of the container in which they are kept. That means the water which is in contact with water is also, we have to find the area of the tank which is in contact with water. So now since the water is not completely filled, so the top of layer of the water is not in touch. So the water is in touch with the base of the tank and side walls of the tank. Okay, so just you have to find that area, you will get the answer. So see, let us see how we have to do this question. First of all, I should draw the tank like this, so to make you understand the question. Suppose this is the tank. In this tank, the length is given, length breadth at 30 20 20. 30 centimeter, it's 20 centimeter, and height is 20 centimeter again. So the tank is filled with water, but it's not completely filled. It's 3/4. 3/4 means 3/4. Up to 3/4 height, the tank is filled with water like this. Okay. That means up to this height, the water is only filled. So how much height is up to what height the water is filled? So you write height of the tank filled with water. What will be 3 by 4 of total height 20. So 4 is only 15 centimeter. So up to 15 centimeter height the water is filled. Now what is the total surface area of the tank which is in contact with water? So since the top of the tank is not in touch with water, so you have to just find the area of the floor and area of the floor wall which is in contact with water. So what we will write the statement, the area of the tank which is in contact with water, therefore area of the tank which is in contact with water is equal to area of the base plus area of the four walls. Okay, so what we will get, the area of the base is length into breadth, so it will be 30 into 20 plus 4 wall means 2 into L plus B into height. So 2 into what is length plus base is 30 plus 20. But here what you have to do, you don't have to take the total height 20 because it is not completely filled, only 3/4 of the up to height 3/4 of this tank water is filled, that is equal to 15 centimeters. So you have to write only 15 here. So 30 into 20 is 600 plus 30 to the 60, it's 50 into 200, 100 into 15. So this is equal to 600 plus 1500, that is equal to 2100 centimeter square. This is the area of the tank which is in contact with water. Okay students, very good question, easy question. Now I will do question number 11. Here a cuboidal block of metal are dimension 36 centimeter by 32 centimeter and 0.25 meter is melted and recast into cubes of each 4 centimeter. Now how many cubes has been made? That means a cuboidal box is a solid in shape whose length, breadth, heights are given. When you melt it, after that it is made into some small cubes of 4 centimeter side. Now you have to find the number of cubes. So how will you find it? See question number 11. That means first of all you have to find the volume of the cube. So volume of the cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height. So length is 36, breadth is 32. Both length and breadth are given in centimeter, but height is given in meter. That means you have to convert this height into centimeter. So it is given height is equal to 0.25 meter. That is equal to when you multiply it by 100, you will get 25 centimeter. It is 25 centimeter. Just you have to write 25 centimeter. This is the centimeter, cube is the volume. Now we will not multiply this volume because it will be easy for us to do the next part of the question. Now you find the volume of each cube. Volume of each cube is equal to, the dimensions are given 4 centimeters, so it will be 4 into 4 into 4 centimeter cube. So when you now you have to find the number of cubes. So therefore number of cubes made is equal to volume of the cuboid by volume of a cube. So that's why I didn't multiply them, because it will be easy for doing the cancellations work if you keep it like it. So 4 9 are 36, 4 8 are 32, 4 1 are 4, 4 2 are 8. So 50 into 2 is 20, 25 into 2 is 50, 50 into 9 is 450. So 450 cubes has been made. This is the first part of the question. So now next part, what is the cost of silvering the coating of the surfaces of a cube at the rate of 0.75 per centimeter cube. So you have to find the surface area of the each cube, then the total 450 cubes, then you have to multiply it by the cost, we will get the answer. So I'll do the question there. I must rub it the previous one. So second part of the question. So first of all you have to find the total surface area of each cube is equal to 6 into 4 square. So 6 into 16, that is equal to 96 centimeter square. Okay. And how many cubes we have? We have 450 cubes. So you will write total surface area of 450 cubes is equal to 450 into 96. Just to multiply 45 into 96. So 6 5 is 30, carry over 3. 6 4 is 24 plus 3, 27. So 9 5 is 45, 5 carry over 4. So 4 9 is 36 plus 4 is 40. So 0, 2, 3, 4. So this is equal to 43210. Is also there. Centimeter square is the total surface area of the 450 cubes. Now, what is the cost? Total cost? You have to multiply it by 0.75 percent. So therefore, total cost of silvering the cubes at the rate of rupees 0.75 per centimeter square is equal to 0.75 into 43200. So you write 10 and multiply it by 75 first. So 0, 0, 5 2s are 10, 0, carry 1, 5 3s are 15 plus 1, 16, carry 1, 4 5s are 20 plus 1, 21. So again 0, 0, 7 2s are 14, 4, carry over 1, 7 3s are 21 and 2, 1 is 22, carry 2, 7 4s are 28 and 2 is 30. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 3 plus 1, 4, 2, 3. So put 2 zeros here because it is 0.75. So it will be 32,400. Total cost is rupees 32,400 is the answer. The final answer of the second part of the question. So students, in this way you have to do these questions. So I have done few questions today. In the next video class, I will also continue this exercise and show you few more questions, how to solve these questions of cylindrical types questions, cylinder question, based question. Okay, students, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have understood the work that I have shown you today. So you try to solve these questions up to question number 11. And if you get any doubts, do ask me in your online class and text me in my personal WhatsApp. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you again in the next video class. Thank you very much.